Hi friends, in week 9 we are exploring the things in AWS was workflow orchestration. Introduction to workflow orchestration. First we need to know what means orchestration. It refers automated arrangement, coordination and management of computer system and applications. It defines structured sequence of interconnected tasks that that are triggered by events or schedules. Every task in the overflow depends on the completion or the result of the previous one. Why it would be matter, like modern applications often use multiple servers like Lambda, S3, API gateway, etc. Without orchestration, developers need to write complex logic too hard to maintain. Workflow orchestration simplifies the execution, debugging, and tracking of multi-step process. What would be the real world examples of orchestrated workflows? In business use case, the first main one was e-commerce checkout process. First, it will validate the payment and update the inventory and generate invoice and send the confirmation to the user. And second one was loan processing system, take the identification, then credit check whether it is risk or else good to approve, and then it will approve else or not approved. Data processing pipelines. Extract data from S3. S3 means it is a data storage thing. Clean using Lambda and load to Redshift. ML, machine learning lifecycle orchestration. Pre-process data, train model, validate and deploy to SageMaker. Why this orchestrate? Each task depends on the prior, need to maintain flow, control, track failures, and recover gracefully. AWS Step Functions. AWS Step Functions is a serverless orchestration service that lets you combine AWS service into stateful workflows. Each step is a workflow is a state and transitions are defined declaratively using Amazon States language. It would be works as a design of a state machine that describes the flow. Each state can be a task and it would be the monitor or pass, retry, fail gracefully. The core advantages of AWS step function was no need to manage complex code to control overflow. Components of step function workflow. There would be state machine, state, transition, error handling. The entire workflow definition starts at start at different types of steps: task, choice, parallel, wait, fail. In task, it will call the lambda or else another service. Choice, if else, condition. Parallel, it runs continuously, concurrently. Wait, we can wait for seconds or timestamp. Whatever the second we want, we can wait at that second. And end state was fail or succeed. Transition was defined by next fields. Error handling was retry on failure or catch blocks for alternative logic. We need to know what's the difference between standard or work express workflows. Duration for standard workflow was up to 1 year and express was up to 5 minutes. Cost per transition for standard and per invocation duration for express workflow. Execution history stored for 90 days and it would be stored temporarily in expressway. Through output was lower long lived and in express workflow it is very high short lived. Ideal for machine learning flows, order processing, and real time analytics would be ideal for express workflows. Integration with AWS services. Step function integrate directly with compute, data, messaging, machine learning, and analytics. What would be the developer benefits? The pass on data would be step using JSON input or else output. No need to write immediate logic, retry and timeout settings per service call. These are the integration with AWS services. Thank you.